Jabba, the slimy criminal slug from Tatooine, has captured Glennie and has frozen her in carbonite. An intergalactic effort is underway to return Glennie to Glen Lake, and could only succeed with the assistance of the greatest swimmers on planet Earth.
Good morning and welcome to the Glen Lake Swim number 3, Glennie Strikes Back. My name's Larry Shane. I'm here with Scott Gross. We're your announcers for today. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning. What a beautiful day here in Goffstown for this 3rd annual Glennie swim race. And I'll tell you, you couldn't get a better day.
No, this is absolutely perfect. So to start things off, we've got Gary Geralaman, the head of the event. He's going to introduce Bob, the head of safety, and he's going to go over the safety instructions.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Glennie Strikes Back. My name is Gary Geralaman, and I am the race director, and I'd like to introduce you to Bob Willett, our safety coordinator, who's going to say a few important things to you.
Thank you. Wow. Awesome. Well, welcome to the event. We are a U.S. Masters sanctioned event, 1 and 2 mile open water swim. Today's water temperature is 77 degrees. So it's pretty balmy in there. The course, so you're going to be swimming into the sun. That's easterly direction. There's a dam down there. If you hit the dam and the current's strong and you pass the orange buoys, let us know you're probably going too far. All right? And for you Mandalorians, I'm supposed to say I have spoken. Well, have a great swim. Thank you for coming today, and we hope to see you again next year.
All right, now we're going to have Emily Hohenandel. She's a Goffstown High School grad, and she's going to be singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, so we're getting started here. Water temperature 77 degrees.
That's pretty
Perfect
warm,
day.
isn't it?
Yeah,
I would think.
That is. That's almost like he said. That's just above the I think the wetsuit requirement. So
Well, a lot warmer in comparison to if you go off the coast, say Hampton or some of the Maine beaches where it's a lot chillier than that. That's for sure.
I go in there up to my ankles.
So the first wave of swimmers, these are ones carrying the yellow card. They are lining up, and it's they will all get into the water first.
We've got Steve Delahunty here with his electronics, that bridge over there. So we'll be able to see who's coming out of the water.
And as you can see, they're going into the water as we speak right now, and then you'll hear an air horn, and then they'll be off. So these are the folks that are going to be swimming 2 miles.
Yes, the first wave of the 2 miles.
Right. And it's got a lot of their supporters here, and the nice thing is that you know, the Glen Lake, there's a lot of folks that are lining Glen Lake watching this race, especially across the way. There's a beach, and we know that we've got spectators that are there.
And then I did think I saw Glennie out there a little while ago. He's being dragged by a pontoon boat, party boat, as we used to call it. Keep an eye on.
So it's my understanding, Larry, that we've got almost 170 swimmers registered for this race.
Yes, and I believe that's a record. And we stretched it a little. Well, I think there's a little bit more demand because because of COVID, couldn't hold the event last year. So everybody's raring to go.
I would agree, and it looks like just a whole, probably over a dozen kayakers that are there to make sure that everyone is safe.
Okay,
and there you go. The horn goes off.
First wave is off. Okay, so now we're going to have second wave. You can start heading towards the water. And
so now they're getting ready to get in for that second wave of swimmers. So Larry, as you're seeing all the swimmers go into the water, one thing that I noticed, and again, it was kind of more anecdotal, but it looks to me that it's like a 60-40 split, more women than men that are registered for this race.
Yes. Yes, it's very interesting with that. The largest group, I'm a former runner, and the largest group of in running is women. Half marathon being the fastest or the fastest growing type of event, but yeah, women definitely dominate. And in a minute, we're going to hear the horn go off again, having that second wave go.
Now the second wave goes off.
Okay, so the next wave. And if you actually go onto the GlenLakeSwim.com website, there's footage from the first two races, and those were both, I can't remember exactly what the themes were, but Gary's done a tremendous job of theming all of these different events, and we're actually in the planning stages for how the next 3 or 4 events are going to be themed. That third wave is in the water now.
I tell you, this is a great event. As a Goffstown resident, really get to see the beauty, of Goffstown. This is a really gorgeous lake, and the next wave goes off.
So this fourth wave is now just entering into the water.
And then there'll be one more, right after this one?
One more.
Right, that'll be the pink cards.
So the 2-milers do 2 laps around the lake, and the 1-milers, they do 1 lap.
And to me, that is just mind-numbing to me. A 2-mile, swim.
Yeah, have to have a lot of respect for that.
Yep. And there's the horn that was wave 4. So now we're going to have the 5th wave of swimmers get into the water, and shortly they'll be off as well. As you can see, things have cleared out quite a bit. There's a kind of a zoom angle. You'll notice that some of the swimmers have a safety buoy.
Yes.
And that's something that's very important for open water swimming, because you want to make sure that boaters and others, can see you. On a day like today, obviously, the residents of the lake are fully aware that there is a race going on, and there aren't any boats per se out on the water. And also they're not allowing any visitors to use the lake for the morning hours while the swim meet is on.
Yes. So we'll have to interview some people when they come back to see if anybody had a encounter with Glennie.
Yeah.
With Glennie, because we do have a chief of the local tribe to bless the water. We've done that in years past, and the reason for that is by blessing the water, that makes Glennie a little more friendly and asks Glennie not to nip at the ankles of the swimmers.
And we're going to cut to them.
Kwai Nidoba, Indelawasin Dispulio, Sagamaswa, Woodelawasin, Palpulio, Sagamo, Kawasak Band of the Pennacook people, Leona Ion, Alton, New Hampshire. Hello, friends. My name is Denise Pulio, and I'm the head female speaker. And this is Paul Pulio, the head male speaker of the Kawasak Band of the Pennacook people located in Alton, New Hampshire. We're here today to bless the lake and to thank Glennie for allowing us to use their land and their waterways for our event today.
We're going to sing a song about Mandakinara homelands. We'd like to always recognize that we're on the lands, waterways, and the air with the flora and fauna that our ancestors have steward for thousands of years, in fact 14,000 years, the best we can tell in New Hampshire. So with that, I'm going to sing a song honoring the lands, waters, and what we're doing here today, because this is our song called Mandakinara, or homelands. We'd like to thank you for being here today. Our traditions, our myths in our traditions, talk about these great monsters in our waterways. This was a great snake, or a great serpent, and Glennie was right in there with all of our other mythology, like Champlain has Champy, and Winnipesaukee supposedly has Winnie hiding in there, just like Loch Ness. So we have Glennie here, and we give great thanks that Glennie is out there, and hopefully, I call Glennie a she, is behaving herself, and she's taking care of the swimmers and looking over them today. And we asked Glennie, and we always would give some offerings to the water for making sure that Glennie behaves today. I know Glennie may be in carbonite right now, but the force is still out there, and it's quite strong. And we're going to make sure that Glennie doesn't misbehave while all these swimmers are in the water. And we're going to ask for prayers, and we'll go to the water and make some blessings for the water and all of the animals and things that are in there, that they behave themselves today while our swimmers are out there having a good time. And with that, we say Gisulini, great thanks to everybody, and we'll be making our blessing in the water, and if you want to watch us do that, we're going to do that over the water, okay?
Chief Paul Pouliot with his wife Denise. Yep. It's not often that you get an Abenaki chief to bless the waters, and
so hopefully Glennie's paying attention here.
Yes, I would agree.
I believe they told me a few years ago that they actually bless the water with tobacco.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
This might be the first time they've seen the new steps, too, which were provided again by the Granite State Health and Fitness Foundation.
Are they granite steps by the Granite State?
They are.
They are. And I'll tell you, you could not get a better day for an event like this. I mean,
no.
picture perfect. There is not a cloud in the sky right now, and the water very nice and calm. Wind has picked up a little bit. There is a slight current, so when the swimmers are going against that current, that's a little bit of a challenge for them. All right, so we've got a little bit of a special surprise for you here. So as you can see, the theme of this race is Glennie Strikes Back, and looks like, Larry, we've got a crew coming down that's going to help.
Special guests.
Yeah, definitely special guests. So from what I'm told, Glennie was missing from the lake, and rumor has it, Larry, that some bounty hunter might have tried to come to Glen Lake to kind of kidnap Glennie and freeze him in carbonite. But we're hearing that there are some of those who are trying to help
Standing it up.
Glennie out.
Well, if you go to glenlakeswim.com, there is a video about how the trophies were made and Glennie being frozen in the corbinite. Oh, here we go. We're
One of the first
swimmer.
ones out of the water.
Here comes
from Amherst.
Stacy Sweetser from Amherst, New Hampshire. She comes out of the water at around 25 minutes and about 45 seconds. So great time for a 1 miler. So good job by Stacy.
So how was it?
Oh my goodness, spectacular. This water is crisp, clean.
Was it too warm?
Oh, well, without a wetsuit, just perfect.
Was it?
If I had a wetsuit, I think I'd have been cooking.
Okay.
But, oh, it's stunning.
Was this your best time?
I have never done this race before.
Okay.
It's always been on my bucket list, but something else has been conflicting. So this year was open, and I love Gary, who's running this, and so happy to support it. Stunning lake, great community. You can't ask for a better event.
Yeah, and perfect day, too.
Oh, my goodness, perfect day.
Yeah. So did you happen to see Glennie when you were out there?
You know, I was looking, but I had a hard enough time just following the buoys, so I didn't scan around for Glennie, but I did see Glennie before I got in, which is probably the way I'd like to keep it.
Okay, because when you were out there...
I like to look at Glennie from afar.
When you were out there, the chief came and blessed the water to kind of calm Glennie down so he doesn't
that was perfect.
nip at your heels.
It worked.
Yeah. So that's
No
that's
toes
great.
were nibbled. It was perfect.
So you're going to come back again next year?
Oh, I hope so. I love it.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you. So you're Eric?
Yep.
Hi, Eric. I'm Larry.
Eric, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So did you just finish the 2 mile?
Yep.
Did you win it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that your best time?
I don't know. I didn't see my time actually, but
I think we could look that up a little bit later.
Yeah.
So is this your first time swimming the Glen Lake?
Yep.
And how'd you like it?
It was great. Yeah. You know, the sun made it interesting going out.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Couldn't see all the buoys, but coming back was great. Water was a little warm, but pretty comfortable. Seemed clean.
So how'd you hear about the event?
I heard about it on the internet. I can't remember if it was like just Facebook or people who had done it in the past. I've been trying to do it for a couple years, but I think I had conflicts.
Yeah, we had a little interruption last year,
Yep,
but
of course. Yep.
it feels so good to be back. That's the best part.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to swim in this again?
Yeah, for sure.
Any Glennie sightings?
Yeah, actually. There's something out there. Yeah, I was swimming by. I was like, it's hard to. You don't have much of visibility, but yeah, it's out there.
Well, he was kidnapped, but he came back.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you today?
Good.
How was the swim?
Oh, pretty good. Better than I thought.
Was the water warm?
Oh yes, it was perfect temperature.
Have you swam here before?
Not my first. It's actually my first open water swim in the U.S. because I'm from Italy.
Oh.
But yeah, I've been living in Boston for 9 years.
And how'd you hear about this?
I'm with the U.S. Master Swimmers.
Okay.
So I get newsletters, and it was there. I was attracted by the Star Wars theme because I'm a fan. And then I heard from friends that it was a very good lake, so I just wanted to try it. I actually signed up last year, but with COVID it was canceled. So yeah, but I'm glad I did.
So the temperature. Did you have any trouble with the sun going out?
A little bit.
Okay.
But overall it was fine.
Any trouble with the current?
No, it was a little bit windy toward the end.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. So can we ask you to come back next year?
Absolutely. I will for sure.
Okay, good. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. So you're David?
Yes, I am.
And you're from Goffstown?
Yes, New Boston.
New Boston. Okay, just
Right.
up the road.
Just up the road.
So have you swam here before?
Yeah, I swim here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays in the summer.
Oh, okay. And is this your first Glennie event?
No, it's my third. I've done all of them. Last year would have been the third, but this year is the third.
Oh, so what do you think of the new steps?
Steps are awesome. I'm glad that this race helped put that in here, and this is a great event. It's great for the town. It's great for the area. It's really good for open water swimming community. Last year was really tough for us, but we're outside, we're enjoying life, and this is a great time.
Well, I tell you, for the first coming back after having to take a year off, you couldn't ask for a better day.
No, this is a fantastic day. Gary and the crew that do a great job putting this all together. Really appreciate it to have an event like this right in our backyard. You know, I've met people from all over New England, Connecticut, Vermont, Rhode Island. They're all here today.
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York. There's somebody from Italy here, I believe. So
yes, Matteo. We just interviewed him.
Yeah, so this is good.
This is his very first open water swim.
Oh, this is great. This is a good event.
And
so
he said he was attracted to this because of the Star Wars theme.
Yeah, no, this is good. Gary's done a great job organizing this, and couldn't be more thankful. And the best part about it, I got to sleep a little later than normal this morning. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So with that, we're going to conclude the Glennie race. I think we've got perhaps one swimmer still out there. I'm not sure how long they will be. So, but we're gonna kind of conclude things now. And but Larry, what a great event, right?
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun and a lot of good work done by the organizers. Just when you think about, you have to time this race. You have to have all the folks from Goffstown Television, like Dave Steffen and Adon Pena. I mean, just a lot goes into the production. The Star Troopers came down, Parks and Recreation. There's got to be at least 24 volunteers that have been helping out. All of the Goffstown Fire Department, folks on kayaks, just real great community event. So with that, Larry, any parting words?
Well, thank you for your time and attendance.
Same here.
Welcome.
Yeah,
I hope to do
so
this again next
year. Hopefully we'll see everybody here next year as Glennie will make a return for the 4th annual race.
And then go on to glenlakeswim.com to see what next year's theme is going to be.
All right. We're signing off, folks. Have a great day.
Thank you.
This just in. Glennie, captured by a bounty hunter and frozen in carbonite, has been rescued from Jabba's lair. The slab of carbonite containing Glennie was transported to Glen Lake, where elite swimmers harness power from Goffstown's Eversource substation to flash thaw the carbonite, releasing the serpent back into the lake. Go Glennie! We are so happy that you're back home. Look at her glide. Isn't she magnificent? Thank you, swimmers, for freeing Glennie.
can't explain it, but it's here, alive in the deep waters of Glen Lake. A throwback to a creature that existed 100 million years ago. Incredibly elusive and amazing. Will a swim race lure Glennie out of its lair? Find out on August 14, 2022 at the Glen Lake Swim, Episode 4, The Beast from Glennie. Visit glenlakeswim.com for details.